go get my phone real fast. So you trying to sleep? My fault, mama. I'll let you sleep. I got Angie over here looking at me like I'm crazy because I got the music playing. My fault, Angie. You can go back to sleep. It's currently October 27th. And the last time that I uploaded on this YouTube channel was at the beginning of this month, October 4th. So it's been damn near a month since I last uploaded, and that's 100% on me. We're still shut down. The government has yet to open up. Very, very much unfortunate, but I've been able to make way for myself and make it easy to where I don't have to struggle too much about the money aspect of it, because within my stock account, I was able to build it up to a peak of like $13,400 with some of these investments that I've made. Praise be to some of the people around me that helped me get to that. But also praise be that the stock market didn't crash. Oh. And I took out about $1,800 because the money on my end was getting pretty low, getting pretty drastic, getting pretty dry, if you will. I want to say around Saturday we finished up the final assignment that we needed to turn in, which was a presentation paper. Presentation board, my fault, let me correct myself, where I had to basically put together a little, I don't know how well this is going to come out, but let me actually lock my phone so it doesn't tilt. There you go, that might be a little bit easier. There you go. Well, we had to put together a bunch of thumbnails that we created for this one project. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm putting together a whole multitude of ideas, icons as we're calling it, for a location. My location being the Hoyt Arboretum here in Portland, Oregon, specifically closer to downtown. And we were supposed to come up with an icon that represents this place the best that we felt within our research, right? And so essentially behind the idea of the Hoyt Arboretum, for me, there's this signature building that they have that's in the shape of a pyramid. They got a bunch of trees, and it's also hiking, which is how I get to these final ideas I'm going to be showing you. All right, so we had to play around with a bunch of ideas and basically get like around 100 thumbnails. I played around with the idea a little bit more and was able to get a little bit more specify with my ideas. So after those 100, we had to come up with some digital ideas. Out of these ones that we had right here, we had to come up with 6. 3 shape, 3 line. And I came up with these 3 shape right here, which you have a pyramid with a tree, a magnifying glass with a tree in it, as well as a sole of a shoe with a tree in the middle and a pyramid, which is my personal favorite, if I'm being all honest. And then we have a magnifying glass, a line-based one with a tree in the middle. Pyramid with not picking up the brush, the ink pen that I had, and making a pyramid and a tree. Horrible, very, very ugly line work. And then a super simplified tree. Nothing special at all. We continue to work more and more on these ideas, fixing them up, making them prettier, as most people would say, making them more refined, and just add it to where we would refine it, criticize it, refine it, criticize, refine it, criticize, up until we came up to what was, we did it once, twice, 3 times, up until we received the 4th and final idea and iteration of it. So to show you guys, for the first batch, refine the lines. These ones are a little bit slower because this is the back of the board. So, you know, better circles and stuff like that, more refined, sharper, sole of shoe. The line work on that one a little bit better. The tree one, more refined, a little bit cleaner. Tree one, just a fucking tree with a bunch of lines in it, so I don't think it's too difficult to manage something like that. Move on to the next one. From this guy, we get a little bit more experimental. Looks like a frying pan, unfortunately. This one, The pyramid and the tree, a little bit better. This guy, again, playing again with that same idea. And then we get to magnifying glass to where it's supposed to be a flower in there. A lot better, right? Again, this guy, and now we're moving on to what is essentially 6 ideas. But now we've refined them twice to where we're supposed to have 12 in total. Roughs to where we take the original, refine it, and then come up with an alternative where we make the line-based ones shape-based and the shape ones line-based. Go back and forth with that, and then we had to choose the best 8 that we came up with that we felt we liked a lot. From that line-based triangle one, we come here to the shape-based one. Yeah, come down here, better version of this guy. Sole, shoe, a little bit better, more refined, cleaner. And then this guy right here, the magnifying glass with the flower in it, shape-based. To the end. And keep in mind, this project took me around 4 hours to create and finish. After like 2.5 weeks of working at it in the lab. The classroom itself, it took us about 4 hours to do. Me, specifically. My buddy finished a lot earlier than I did, but anyways. Post all that, we came down to the final 6. For the line-based ones, came out with the magnifying glass. Cleaner, sharper, more refined, a little bit better. It's not too abstract to where you can't tell what it is. I hope you guys know what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is if you can't figure it out. Comment down below and let me know what it looks like to you, because if it's not what I think it's supposed to be, then I've already done a horrible job. Move up. This guy's a line-based one. Even that's shape-based because I didn't. Stupid ass. That one's gonna be a fail, I think, for sure, because I didn't listen on that one. Line-based. This guy, cool. Next one, shape-based, filled in. 2 points that don't connect. Line-based. I fucking failed that one. God damn it, man. I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, the shoe one came down to this guy right here. A little bit more refined. That guy, simpler, easier, especially in terms of scalability, which is the one thing that you want to basically look out for when you're designing your logos, your icons and stuff and like that. You got to be able to expect it to be on a small scale, right? Translating in that. And then also to translate also, excuse me, on a larger scale to maybe even a poster, right? There you go, poster. And the final one being that guy. Pyramid. There you go. That. I might get docked on that for sure, but that's something for me to pay attention to and take forward to better improve on. We're about to take the midterms here in like, I want to say 33 minutes. It's currently 8:17, so around close to that area, that time frame. We're going to be taking this midterm. We are currently 6 weeks in now. We're about to be halfway through. We are halfway through this fall term, and now we're going to be entering into the winter term in 6 weeks. So far right now, we've gone through, I want to say, 3 of the classes so far. Taking the third one, we're about to move on to the next one. Taking 8 classes this term. It's been relatively easy to an extent, because I've also just now cut out social media. So I don't have no Instagram, no TikTok, no Threads, no Snapchat, no nothing like that. So for me to really focus in and do what it is that I need to do in terms of reading my books, journaling, gym, cleaning up my room, I can get to a lot more so and do so without any distractions. Besides all that, I want to extend a big, huge thank you to my buddy Hua, who was the person that initially put me on to coming back to school and still keeps up with me about it, especially to all the other people that still keep up with me about it. It's gonna be interesting coming up with the new years to see how it is that I continue this work and improve my editing skills for YouTube, as well as hand skills for designing stuff and researching. So yeah, today's day one for no social media. I'm expecting it to be easy, somewhat. I'm hoping, given that if I don't finish that book fast. And yeah. Whew. Other than that, I think that's everything. We're getting back into the production of YouTube, making videos, as well as Angie, and possibly other stuff. I don't know what that other stuff is yet, but yeah, maybe continuing the push for the brand and jumping into other ideas. Anyways, that's gonna be everything from me. I hope you guys all have been doing well, especially during this government shutdown, because you know on my end over here, we're going through a bit of a drought. I don't wish upon anybody, I don't blame anybody, but it's currently something that I've kind of prepared for within my fast earlier in the year, where I went 6 days and 5 hours without eating, and that suffering right there was another type of suffering that I wasn't ready for, but nevertheless I still did, and it taught me a lot. So to go through this drought currently, where we're going like almost, I want to say 23, 24 days now, 22 days without getting paid, it sucks. It's not something that I would want anybody else to go through, but it's something that for me, luckily, I had a time in advance I prepared for by building a bit of wealth, not touching it up until this very week, where I had to do it to take care of my bills, rent, car, and all the other stuff. Other than that, yeah, that's it. Nothing else to say. I'll get to this video and I'll edit it. It's currently 8:21. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. 8:21, October 27th. And I'll be catching you guys here in the next one. And I hope you guys all take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.